Taurus and retrograde Saturn, redefining ambition, responsibility, and power on August 23rd, 2025 to February 13th, 2026. Welcome, Taurus. The stars have a powerful message for you as we approach a pivotal astrological event. On August 23rd, 2025, Saturn, the planet of responsibility, karma, and long-term growth, begins its retrograde journey, moving back into your 10th house, the house of career, authority, and public image. But that's not all. It's joining hands with Rahu, the North Node, forming a cosmic alliance known in Thaiastrology as the Great Allies. This rare combination can bring both dramatic shifts and golden opportunities. And if you know how to align with it, it can reshape your life's direction in profound and lasting ways. Let's explore what this retrograde means for you, from career recalibration to the deeper layers of your identity, ambitions, relationships, and health. 1. The astrological context. Saturn retrogrades in the 10th house in astrology. The 10th house is the house of karma. It rules your career, authority figures, reputation, long-term goals, and social standing. With Saturn, the ultimate taskmaster, stationing retrograde in this zone, you're invited to reassess your mission in life. This retrograde lasts from August 23rd, 2025 to February 13th, 2026. That's nearly 6 months of introspection, refinement, and restructuring in your most public and ambitious endeavors. But why is this such a big deal? Because Saturn retrograding in your 10th house isn't about small adjustments. It's about deciding what you truly want to be known for, and whether the ladder you've been climbing is even leaning against the right wall. 2. Career and public life. A call to reevaluate your ambitions. Let's begin with the heart of this transit, your career. From late August onward, you may feel uncertain about your career path. Projects may stall, promotions may be delayed, or you might question whether your current role still fulfills you. Drawn to revisit old goals, an idea, project, or passion you abandoned in the past could now re-emerge with new relevance. Saturn is giving you a second chance if you're ready to commit. Expected to carry more weight. You may be entrusted with larger responsibilities, such as leading a team, managing a company transition, or taking over a family business. Example: let's say you're a Taurus who once dreamt of launching a skincare brand but shelved the idea years ago. During this retrograde, you may feel compelled to pick it back up, refine the concept, and finally bring it to life, but this time with more structure and strategy. Saturn rewards those who play the long game. So don't chase instant gratification. Instead, ask, where can I apply consistent effort to create something meaningful over time? 3. The Rahu influence. Ambition meets obsession. Now let's bring Rahu into the picture. This shadow planet, representing desire and unconventional success, joins Saturn in the 10th house during this retrograde. Rahu is like rocket fuel. It pushes you toward rapid achievement and bold ideas, while Saturn is the brakes, asking you to slow down and ensure stability. Together, they create a unique dynamic. You may crave recognition more than usual, whether in your workplace, social circle, or online presence. You want to be seen. Unusual career paths may open up. Think digital entrepreneurship, AI innovation, spiritual business, or anything off the beaten path that blends wisdom with edge. You might feel internal pressure to make it big. Just remember, success built too fast can crumble just as quickly. Saturn will make sure your foundations are solid. Example: you may suddenly get noticed on TikTok or YouTube for your food reviews, home design, or investing tips, but Saturn will ask, can you turn this into a sustainable brand? Are you managing your time, money, and boundaries properly? 4. Financial decisions and assets. Restructuring the big picture. Saturn retrograding in your house of career also impacts your material world. Delays or pauses in large financial decisions. You may be about to purchase a property, vehicle, or invest in a business, only to suddenly halt the process. That's Saturn saying, wait, rethink this. Asset repurposing. You might decide to use your car for deliveries, or turn a room in your home into a rentable studio. Home repairs and renovations. Instead of buying new, you may choose to restore what you already own. This is not the time to rush financial commitments. Think of this period as karmic accounting, a time to get your budget, investments, and asset plans in order. Example, imagine you've been planning to upgrade to a luxury car. During this retrograde, you might realize it's wiser to use the money to pay off a mortgage or invest in a business idea instead. 5. Family and personal responsibility. Balancing work and home with Saturn's retrograde influence, your family roles may become heavier. You may need to support aging parents. Health concerns, legal matters, or financial support may demand your time. Family dynamics may shift. If you're the eldest sibling or the most stable member, others may lean on you more. You could feel torn between career and home, especially if you're trying to advance professionally while managing domestic responsibilities. This is a time to restructure boundaries. It's okay to help others, but not at the cost of your own well-being. Saturn teaches us that self-sacrifice should be wise, not martyrdom. Example, a Taurus mother of 2 may find herself running a household, managing remote work, and taking care of her father's legal paperwork, all while wondering if she should leave her job. The lesson? Prioritize, delegate, and redefine success in a way that includes personal peace. 6. Leadership and legacy. The bigger vision Saturn is about more than your job title, it's about legacy. Ask yourself, what kind of impact do I want to leave? Am I building something that matters long-term? What leadership role am I meant to step into? You might be called to mentor others, start a community project, or become a public figure in your niche. This isn't about ego, it's about service through expertise. Example, a Taurus who works in tech might feel drawn to teach coding to underprivileged youth, realizing that his influence can extend far beyond salary or accolades. 7. Health and stress. Slowing down to regain control physically. Saturn retrograde can bring exhaustion, especially when you're overworking. Watch for back pain, joint stiffness, or fatigue. These are classic Saturn signals saying, slow down. Mental fog and burnout. You're being asked to balance your ambition with rest. Recurring health issues of family members, especially those involving the elderly, bones, or chronic conditions. This is a great time to adopt grounding routines, gentle movement, clean eating, early sleep, and re-establish habits that support your physical and emotional stability. Example, instead of waking up at 5 a.m. to push through work, a Taurus executive might benefit more from sleeping an extra hour, walking in the sun, and journaling, so she leads from clarity, not depletion. 8. Delayed travel and international affairs. The 10th house also relates to international reach. With Saturn retrograde, travel plans might get delayed or rescheduled. Deals with international partners may stall. Visas, permits, or global expansions may face red tape. This isn't a no, it's a not yet. Focus on fixing the fine print, updating your pitch, or gathering more data. When Saturn goes direct in February 2026, the green light will be clearer and brighter. 9. Spiritual growth through hard work. Believe it or not, this transit is also spiritual. You may begin to reflect more deeply on your purpose, embrace solitude to hear your inner voice, question your definitions of success and failure. Saturn in your 10th house teaches that true authority comes from within. When you align your daily actions with your higher values, you begin to live with both discipline and soul. Mantra for Taurus: I build steadily, with purpose and peace. 10. Timeline of key dates to watch. Here's how the energy may unfold. August 23rd, 2025, Saturn begins retrograde. You feel the first wave of inner questioning. November 2025, realign career goals. Pause large financial moves, revisit old projects. December 2025 to January 2026, clear signs emerge about what needs closure and what's worth keeping. February 13th, 2026, Saturn turns direct. New clarity. The career seed you've nurtured now begins to grow. 11. How to navigate this retrograde successfully. Here are 5 tips to thrive under this Saturn retrograde. First tip: review. Don't rush. Take time to reassess long-term goals. Not everything needs action now. Second tip, rework old ideas. A previous project may be your key to future success. Third tip, manage your energy. Avoid overextending yourself for status or perfection. Fourth tip, communicate clearly, especially with bosses, elders, and family decision makers. Fifth tip, keep your integrity strong. Saturn honors truth, structure, and resilience. Be someone others can trust. 12. Final thoughts. A time of quiet power, Taurus. This isn't a flashy time. It's not about viral fame or sudden success. It's about quiet mastery. Saturn is handing you the blueprint to build something enduring in your career, your family, and your sense of self. Yes, there will be challenges, delays, revisions, and tough choices. But each obstacle is also an invitation to grow wiser, stronger, and more deeply rooted in your path. By February 2026, you'll see all the slow, quiet effort was building a future you can be proud of.